Strange kind of town this one is. Looks fine on the surface, but what murmurs underneath? A man has gone missing. The inventor of crisps himself, Humphrey DePompadom, has rustled away.
No, not Humphrey DePompadom. We must find out what happened to him.
Well, I can. Mysterious detective who hasn't been cast yet. It's me. This town is full of suspicious characters. And all on the eve of the town's apple crumble competition? What was that? No, not the geese! Anything but the geese!
How long can you get away with tax evasion? Oh, hello, I'm Tabby Morgan. What you just saw was a trailer for my new play, Crumbled. Wow, it's funny how we keep running into one another. It's almost like it was meant to be. Not this time, baby. About that. This is my pitch for Edinburgh Fringe. For those of you who weren't able to be there on Fringe pitch night. This is Crumbled, a detective spoof comedy about a detective called Mint who is out to find what happened to their childhood best friend, the inventor of crisps, Humphrey DePompadom. It's all set in this little town called Quackindale. Yeah, I know. A town which is full of incredibly interesting and weird and wonderful characters. Characters such as Detective Mint, Felix Littlepickle, Janet Scrumplesnatch, Tony the Sound Guy and the Duchess. Crumbled is also incredibly meta. We make jokes about it being a play, we make jokes about it being in thrust, we bring in the audience to have some interaction. Basically, it's all a fun time.
But Tabby, how are you going to advertise on the Royal Mile?
What a good question. I was hoping to advertise through postcards about the town of Quackindale, maybe having some clues around with posters only revealing what really will happen in Crumbled when you actually come and see the show. Maybe have some apple crumble there. This is something I'm going to explore with the cast and crew as well, just to feel like what they're most comfortable with. Any more questions?
What's the rehearsal process like?
So, rehearsing Crumbled will be from the casting in mid to late April to the end of May. I will, of course, accommodate for exams and assignments, but this will be when the bulk of in-person rehearsing happens.
How have you adapted for the stage in Venue 45?
Crumbled is written with Venue 45 in mind. So I also need a stage manager and technical manager. So with those two, I will also help get an idea of the stage and have a clear idea and make sure we're ready.
Is it true that you really evade tax?
No comment.
But what happened to Humphrey DePompadom?
You'll have to vote for the show to find out. He definitely didn't go on holiday though. That was it. That was my pitch for Edinburgh Fringe, Crumbled. If I could have one final message, it would be why this show, I think, deserves to go to Fringe. I think it's funny. I think it's the right humour for Fringe. I think it brings in audience participation, that experimental nature, which really showcase. I think it's a show that would appeal to the general public because it is so like stuff like This Country or Vicar of Dibley or maybe Ab Fab, a lot of those sitcom-y things, and maybe a little spoof on Midsummer Murders. Everybody likes a murder, everybody likes a mystery. I think it's a great way for us to shine creatively. I hate that word, creatively. And I think also a great way for us to show our comedic skills through comedy. And I think that would be a really special place for us to shine and also just to have fun. I really want to go to Edinburgh and have fun with everybody and just really celebrate this year as well. So keep that in mind and please vote for this year's Fringe. There are so many amazing shows that have been put forward and so many creative people at the helm. So it would be great to have your vote. Thank you.
We're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two. Fun.